Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Force here, and today I will be showing you some gameplay from Magicka Wizard Wars. This game is currently in the alpha and available through Steam's early access. Now, we took a look at this game not too long ago. I want to say it was about a month or so ago. I showed you guys this little preview build that I got access to when I went down to California to actually take an exclusive look at this game. And as I've mentioned before, the game's pretty darn fun. It's this really neat little arcade, or not, arena style game where you run around, and it's traditional Magicka gameplay in the sense that you're combining all these elements. Uh-oh, we got a little fight here. Let's see if we can, come on. Oh no. Oh, come on, I need to get him, I must get him. Where is he? You're combining these elements together and trying to cast powerful spells to eliminate your opponents. How is this guy still alive? Casting so many spells on him. There we go. All right, let's douse this guy in water to get rid of that damage that he took. And then we're gonna heal him up a little bit. And then put a shield on ourselves. So I'm just showing you some, obviously, live gameplay here. Oh no. Gotta try to heal him up. And there we go. Showing you some live commentary, and this could really be disastrous because I don't know that I'm necessarily that good to be able to do this live. Come on, dude, you have to not live, please. Please don't live. Please die, thank you very much. So there's 8 elements in total that you're able to combine, and you can do it to make various spells to harm your enemies. Unfortunately, there is also friendly fire, so you have to be very careful about that. And you're also, oh boy, what's this guy doing? You're also able to drop things like mines on the ground, for example. I could, no, that's not, I did that the wrong way. Let me go help this guy. Come here, come here, come here, I'm just trying to help you, I promise. Just trying to help you. And then we're gonna do a death beam. Well, this is actually, I'm surprised that we're doing so well. This is kind of hilarious, to be honest with you. Actually, we're not doing that well because we are out of spawn points. And if we don't have any spawn points, then we don't spawn. Derp. So I need to get that up. I'm gonna douse myself in water here. And then heal myself up. So yes, combining the various spells, you're able to cast shields on yourself. For example, if I go shield AS, I'm going to get a lightning and death shield, which will protect me from lightning and death damage. And you can also do that with other elements. You can go shield rocks to get like this rock armor on. There's a whole bunch of different combinations. I think people who played the original Magicka will probably have a little bit of an advantage because of the fact that they'll probably know some of the spell combinations. Like, for example, I didn't play much of the original Magicka, so I don't really know many of the spell combinations. I'm actually gonna try to take this. What's that guy doing? Okay. Nope, I didn't want to do that, actually. Oh well. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
A spawn point was lost to the enemy.
Come here. Come here. Yes! Oh, I'm doing so good! This game's a lot of fun. It really is a ton of fun. I'm not just saying that because I'm winning. However, I will say this, there have been some significant issues with the servers. There have not only been disconnect issues, but the inability to connect to the server to start up a game has happened a lot to me. I mean, very, very frequently. Definitely run to catch this guy. So that's a major problem, and I need you guys to know that because this is a game that you can buy into right now. And paying for this game that will eventually be free to play, while it's got some issues that have prevented me from playing, it's kind of, I don't know. You might not want to do that. I'm just saying, you might not want to buy in at the moment where there are some serious issues with the connectivity. There have been several times where I've tried to log in to play the game and it was not a possibility. But with that out of the way, you just saw some gameplay, and that was probably one of my best matches ever, so we're definitely keeping this. But I want to show you one more thing. So this is going to be a free-to-play game, and there's going to be a currency that you're going to be able to buy things. Now, as far as I know, you're going to be able to buy some of the gear. Now, the way the gear works at the moment is that it provides, look at this. You see what I mean? Look at this. Look at the server connectivity problems. It is a major, major issue. Oh, good Lord. I don't even know. There's gear in the game, and the gear, what the gear does is it provides you alternative options. Now, it's actually not even showing up right now. I'm supposed to have different gear options. This is probably part of the server issue. But for example, there's this sword that does a lot of damage but attacks slowly, because there are melee attacks in the game. Or you can have a dagger, which is less damage but attacks more fast. There's also multiple staffs. Oh, there we go. Now they're showing up. So we've got our default staff here. There's this staff, which you're going to do less fire damage. You'll have less health, but you'll do more, I think that's death damage or arcane, or yeah, death damage. And you're faster. You get increased movement speed. And then there are also different robes. I only have this one robe at the moment. There's several different packs that you can purchase if you buy your way into the alpha. I think, for example, there's a robe with more health, but that also slows you down. There's a great example. Or there's a robe that I believe makes you a better healer. I think that's one of the other options. So there's all sorts of different options. I can't tell at the moment whether or not this game will be pay to win. You know, it'll be free to play. You'll be able to buy these different things. I don't know if the gear that you unlock will come through levels, because there is a leveling system, but unfortunately at the moment in game, I don't see any way to take a look at what that leveling system is and what you get when you level up. Like, I can't click on this to show a level. I can't click on this thing, which I believe is the currency. This just brings up the menu, which doesn't really, you know, help me very much here. Feedback, and that button doesn't even do anything right now. So in game, I don't have that information. But I'm pretty sure that through leveling up, I was able to unlock this secondary staff here. So I think I'm assuming that's at least part of how it works. But again, I don't know about the purchasing things and whether or not it's going to be pay to win. So it's way too early for me to tell that. I just don't have that information. However, I will say the game it can be a lot of fun. It's a little crazy, a little hectic. It's going to be one of those things where if you put the time in and you learn all of the different spell combinations and what counters what, you're going to have a huge advantage over your opponents who just spam stuff. You know, you'll be able to throw up shields that defend against whatever damage you see them consistently throwing out. You'll be able to counter their spells with spells that work well against it, knock them on their butt, knock them back, stuff like that. But with all of that said, at the moment, there are some huge server issues which have literally stopped me from being able to play the game, which has been very, very, very frustrating. A lot of times I'll click this, it'll say joining, and then it'll say server timed out or whatever. It can be so frustrating. It looks like it worked this time, which is fantastic, but you know, it has not always been that way. That's definitely the case. So there you go, guys. I guess that pretty much does it. My initial impressions of the gameplay are it's pretty fun. It's pretty basic right now. There is just the one arena, which is you're capturing these 3 nodes and trying to just eliminate your opponent. And once you capture all 3 nodes, then your opponent does not have a spot with which to spawn. And if you kill all of your opponents at that point, then they have no respawn locations and they just automatically lose the game. So that's sort of the win condition. Yeah, the gameplay is a lot of fun. I hope they add more maps. I hope we get a better idea as to the type of versatility in this game, or maybe the lack thereof. We'll have to see how that ends up working out, but these guys are all over me here. See what we can do. Now that the teams join the fun. Oh, you guys are running away now. You were happy to take me out when it was just me, but as soon as my team shows up, you run away like a bunch of scaredy cats, huh? I see how it is. All right, let's go with this. No! Oh no! Get the heck out of here. That did not go exactly as I had planned. Thank you. Thank you. Bunch of healing here. I am dead. I need to get out of here. This is not safe at all. This guy's chasing me. Thank you. The game's a lot of fun. It can definitely be a lot of fun, especially if you play with a organized team. I think people would have a great time. But just be aware of the server issues and probably wait until those are fixed before you decide to pick this game up. That's all I'm saying. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe. And as always, keep watching and keep owning. Get him! No!